Okay, so good evening everyone. Thanks so much for coming out tonight. My name is Annette Shaw and I'm Billee's editor at Penguin Random House. So I'm really honored to be able to be here tonight and introduce her and the book. It was such a pleasure to work on this book. It's a fascinating read. It's already being called thought-provoking and one of the most must-read business books of the fall, and I totally agree. So I hope that you all will be reading it and enjoying it and going out and telling all your friends to buy it, and you'll tweet about it, and you'll leave reviews everywhere, Goodreads, Amazon, everywhere, and all that kind of great stuff. And you'll also, before you leave, buy a copy from our lovely lady in the front. So please support her. It's a fantastic book. So without further ado, let me introduce tonight's entertainment. So, Billee Howard is founder and chief engagement officer of Brand Anthropology and president of Mojo Bison Productions. She's a veteran communications executive in brand development, trend forecasting, strategic media relations, and C-suite executive positioning. She began her career at age 22 as press secretary for the president of the Philippines, and subsequently worked at the world's largest PR firm, Weber Shandwick, handling global communications for clients including Samsung, PepsiCo, MasterCard, and Allstate. And our moderator for tonight is Jeff Shu. Jeff is a contributing writer for Fast Company. He's known for the United States of Innovation annual feature, as well as his general reporting on culture and business. He writes for the Times Magazine and Wall Street Journal as well. So please welcome Billee and Jeff.
Thank you, Jeanette. I'm going to say a few words and then I'm going to turn it over to Jeff. But thank you everyone so much for being here tonight. I am truly humbled by the support of you all and honestly feel that the best example of we in the room is quite possibly me. Thank you especially to my whole Brand Anthropology team. I couldn't have pulled this off without you. 7 years ago, when the financial markets collapsed, I was in Rome working on the day Lehman failed. Perhaps inspired by my surroundings of a nation who had once fallen and returned even stronger, I sensed an enormous transformation underfoot and decided that moment to figure out how to best leverage it to my benefit personally as well as professionally, as I had reached a critical pivot point in my life at the time. As a result, over the next several years, I worked to transform myself in ways that moved in lockstep with our world's period of massive recalibration. At the heart of all I did was a spirit of disruption that was always centered on collaborative innovation that would in some way make tomorrow better than today. That journey led me to take my past career of strategic global media relations for the world's leading brands and its leaders and transform it into a discipline that reimagined traditional PR and marketing and made it an agent of true innovation. My goal was to push myself to collaborate with new people, with new ideas, from new places, with an eye on doing things never done before. The result, in its simplest form, has been harnessing the power of storytelling to unite people in ways that celebrate collaborative commerce and the fundamental trust and creativity that the sharing economy is based upon, as well as to help celebrate business and its leaders at the point of culture they have ascended to today. WeCommerce is the culmination of those efforts, and I wouldn't be here discussing it without the collaboration of many of you in the room tonight. I guess I am we personified, and WeCommerce is the story of how we are all better in service of the collective we instead of the singular me on both a personal and professional level. And perhaps that's what's most illuminating, perhaps that's what's most game-changing, perhaps that's what's most inspiring about our present time. Whether it has been my friends who have stood by me and pushed me forward through good and bad, my family who has never judged me nor left my side, my mentors who have tirelessly guided me even when I couldn't be guided, because we all know how easy I can be at times, or my countless colleagues, mentees, and business associates who have dared to explore, imagine, and disrupt with me in ways never done before. The sum of who I truly am is the result of the awesome power of we, without question. My book tells the stories I just outlined in greater detail and shows how this amazingly transformative period in history we are in right now is one ripe for both personal and professional metamorphosis. In 2008, a global reset button was pushed and a new canvas of creation was left in its wake for the taking by anyone, anywhere, at any time. Technology is the great equalizer, and today we all stand shoulder to shoulder with the opportunity to aspire toward a better future for ourselves and the world. WeCommerce is the story of the dawn of this new day and of those with the courage to capitalize on this moment to create a brighter and better tomorrow. I hope you'll read it, absorb it, and put it to good use to make all you imagine come alive as I have through the amazing power of collaboration and collective disruption. This book was imagined as a handbook, so I hope you will not just view it as a one-off read, but rather as a playbook for how to traverse our new and ever-pivoting landscape. I spent 15 years traveling the globe, helping the world's top leaders tell their stories, and WeCommerce, I suppose, is where I step out from behind the curtain and tell mine, hopefully in ways that inspire others to seize this new day as I have. I'm humbled by this evening and the support of you all, and thank you so much for being here with me tonight. I have traveled a long road to get here, and I am most grateful to have arrived.